I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
There is a secret beside me. Where it sits, I can't tell. Will you hold the secret with me? Or will you be the key?
Warning. This video production contains information which has been, for various reasons, hidden from you by various groups who benefit from your ignorance, and as this information will change the way you look at the government, many will not like it. This information will show that you are rich, and thus harder to govern. In fact, their ability to govern is based upon you not knowing this information. It is not the legal advice of a lawyer and is presented for educational, informational, entertainment, and peaceful, positive social change purposes only.
You take the red pill, and I show you how deep the
Sir,
rabbit
can I
hole
interview you for a little project I'm doing real quickly? I'm asking people questions concerning the Bill of Rights. It states that in the Bill of Rights you have the right to life, liberty, and the security of the person. Do you know what the security of the person is?
No,
How do you know you're getting it then if you don't know what it is?
I don't.
Have you heard of the Securities Exchange Commission?
Yes.
That is what they're referring to in the Securities Exchange Commission. The security of the person they're referring to is an actual physical document evidencing your share, your stock ownership in a corporation called Canada, registered under the Securities Exchange Commission. Just like any other stock in any other company, although you're not holding it, the federal government is acting as your fiduciary and holding it. You have the right to hold on to this stock certificate, collect the dividends directly. Any idea how much that stock certificate is worth? Over $10 million. It's a function of the value of Canada's resources divided by the number of people. The dividends would be about 400 grand a year minimum, and it would flow directly to you. Do you find this information kind of interesting?
Yes.
Are you aware that there are people out there claiming the right under Section 337 of the Criminal Code? You have the power to demand to hold your property. If they don't give it to you immediately, they can go to jail for 14 years. And you've heard of the North American Union?
Yes.
And the Security Prosperity Partnership?
No.
That's where essentially U.S.-style security flows north, Canadian prosperity flows south. And they call that a trade. And it's an integration of Canada and the U.S. Would you like to stop that?
Sure.
There's essentially all they're doing is a corporate merger. And this corporate merger is in fact two corporations who are merging, and it's the shareholders who vote on it. If you were holding your own shares, not only would you be far, far richer than you are now, you could vote on any mergers, partnerships, or acquisitions and stop it. And that's what they're doing. They're operating under due process of law, but because you're not holding your own stock and the government is acting as your trustee, your fiduciary, they get to vote on your behalf. Do you think all of this information, don't you think the government should tell you about it?
Well, they should, but they don't want to.
What if I told you they do tell you? It's all in there in the Bill of Rights and the Criminal Code, but you actually have to read it.
I will read it.
Check it out, and check out thinkfree.ca. It'll blow your mind. Thousands and thousands of people are using a claim of right to establish lawful excuse to disobey governments and courts and to seize the security of their person.
I'm going to make a note. Thinkfree.ca.
Thinkfree.ca. It'll change the way you look at the government, my friend. And I thank you for your time. Did you notice there's no wire on this microphone?
It's okay.
Thanks for your time, buddy. Peace.
The Bill of Rights states that every individual has the right to life, liberty, and the security of the person, and the enjoyment of property, and the right not to be deprived thereof, except by due process of law. This is what it's all about. They want the resources, the water, the lumber, the fish, and the people. Did I mention oil?
Do you want to know what the term security of the person means?
Please.
The security of your person is an actual physical financial document. It is a stock certificate. It evidences your share of your country.
Your birth certificate is evidence of the security of your person.
So that's my receipt.
Yes.
The red number is your tracking number.
You can redeem the security for a stock certificate in a corporation called Canada. Do you know what this corporation is worth?
I have no idea.
Look at all the resources in Canada. Look
Money.
in the fat goods.
Especially nowadays.
Now divided by the number of people there.
I don't know Canada's population currently.
What if I told you? Whatever. Shut up, cameraman. What if I told you? What if I told you your security was worth at least $10 million, probably closer to 15, and it generates revenue?
I would be thrilled.
Have you heard of the North American Union?
No.
Have you heard of the Security Prosperity Partnership?
Security Prosperity Partnership.
They are trying. Have heard of this back there?
Yes.
Carrot Top, come on, step forward. Have you heard of the North American Union? What's your name?
Caleb.
Hi, Caleb. Rob, peace to you. Have you heard of the North American Union?
No.
No? Have you?
But you mean like where they're trying to take down the border somewhere?
Yeah, and they're trying to
Yeah,
incorporate.
between Mexico, Canada, and yeah.
That's right. They're trying to incorporate all of this.
Yeah.
Essentially, all they're doing is a corporate merger. They collect the dividends, and they have the power to vote on the union that they're trying to create. What they're trying to create is a North American Union, and the Security Prosperity Partnership. That's where the security is going to flow from the south to up here, and the prosperity flows from the north to down there. So you're going to have American troops on that street corner.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
You like that
I want
idea?
American troops fucking lining Ottawa. I want gunners on rooftops, and I want free fucking weapons giveaway everywhere else. AKs.
You better be funny, or I gotta fight you, buddy. 'Cause I tell you, I'll have to fight you before that happens. I'd rather fight you than them up on there.
I want Humvees replacing every single one of these cars.
And you're being sarcastic, are you not? Sweet.
Thinkfree.ca.
Thinkfree.ca, dude. You're worth $10 million.
I know it sounds impossible, but what you just said actually makes sense.
Oh, wow. I really did think he was the nut.
Did you? And you played well with it, buddy. Thanks, guys.
Good afternoon. Robert Menard here, your Woodshed correspondent with Woodshed News. This just in. People across Canada are awakening to the realization that they own stock in a corporation called Canada, and that they have a right to hold this stock, collect dividends, and vote on any partnerships, mergers, and unions. This knowledge is spreading like giggles at an orgy across the country, and appears to be setting the stage for serious change.
As a fee schedule. What the concept is, essentially, it's about operating under protest and duress. A fee schedule is for if you have to engage in an action, you can get paid for it. Now, suppose some cop comes to you and says, I have the power to arrest you because of this statute. Essentially what he's saying is, because of the terms of this contract, I can force you to provide service to me. If, however, you're not a party to that contract, if you serve them notice stating, this body of words has nothing to do with me, it's your words, take them and go. Let's say someone comes to you, they have a gun. They say, I want you to sweep my floor, to wash my floor. I have a contract with you, and you have to do it. And you say, show me the contract. And they say, no, I don't have to, I've got a gun, I'm showing you the gun. The smart thing to do would be to provide the services that they're asking, but you tell them that you're providing these services under protest. What this means legally is that A, they're claiming there is a contract, you're questioning the validity or existence of it, and if within 3 days they cannot provide evidence of this contract, you